Slithery.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
KO. Here's the cover.
Hey, what's up guys? Back with another game here today. This time we're going to be platooned up with Jack again. And I think I know I'm in the 50B and he is in the Tusk, his meme tank. So we are on proc here today. And I was kind of talking in chat before this that this isn't really the best map for this tank. It's huge. I mean, the tank itself is just really big. And plus the addition of RD makes it a pretty easy target to hit. And if it does get hit by RD, there's a pretty good chance it gets penned because it doesn't have a bunch of armor, especially on the engine deck. But so with that in mind, I'm going to go up to the hill, especially since I see in the beginning that I have some support with me, and at least people on the bridge coming up behind me, so I should have some support going up there. Jack's going to go in the middle and spot like the normal light tank route. That's the same spot I go to, which is I go straight up the middle and then make a left going over the train tracks like he's doing right now. And then you can spot them crossing. And you can see he lights up all their heavies going towards the hill, or majority of their heavies. As you'll see, there's a lot more than just that going up to the hill at the moment. So we're loaded and we see this E100 is kind of looking the other way with his turret facing. This is a good spot. You can sometimes get some early damage off here. Those last two shots were kind of iffy, but it's whatever. This thing carries so much ammo that it's kind of an okay tank to take the iffy shots in. So you see, as soon as we don't have eyes on target, I'm reloading immediately. Because I saw all those tanks up there. We're going to have to make all these rounds count, and I don't want any dead time not firing the gun, basically. I want to maximize my damage output. So I'm just trying not to get spotted here while also trying to light them up. And we see the VK comes in. I'm trying to track him, I believe. But it doesn't matter. He gets destroyed by our fire support behind us. And you see there's a lot of them up here. So I'm just trying to play kind of passively. Here, I think I may hold on to the rounds a little bit too long, the two in the chamber, but it's still kind of debatable whether I should use these or not. Right now, we're just kind of playing it safe, letting them get spotted, let them take damage. Since they're not really pushing, they kind of push and then just kind of stopped, which is good for us. You see the M103 turns his turret just a little bit. That tank, as soon as it turns its turret either way, it's fairly easy to pen if you have decent penetration. And was able to line up the second shot on him. So it was a decent idea to keep those two in the chamber right there. So as soon as that happens, we're going to reload. You notice I'm dipping into my APCR fairly heavily. That was mainly just because I saw all these heavies coming up the hill. They're E100. I think there's 60 TP, 705. Just there's a lot of tanks here. So, like I said, I want to make sure all these shots pen. They need to pen because there's only 3 of us directly on the hill. And one of them's a tier 9, and I think the other one's the IS-7 that came up here as well. So, 2 decent tanks for the hill, but I still want to make sure my rounds are going in. So we peek down back here, and we see a lot of them are down also on this ridgeline. So first we look at the Panther 2, but he's a tier 8, he's not that big of a threat. So we're going to go after the Malshin, since he's got his side turned us. And then he's kind of a risky shot, so I'm just going to give an easy shot on the Panther 2 to finish the clip. And you see we're already up to 3,300 damage now. And yeah, this game was just reload, dump a clip, reload, dump a clip. I mean, it was just non-stop with that. But you see, I think Jack is working the other side right now, just trying to light them up and playing a spotting war with their, I believe, Panzerwagen, which you'll kind of see in the post-game stats. They both were kind of doing some pretty good assist damage for both teams, actually, this game. And you see we had the Panther 2 spot originally, but then I go for the Conqueror. He's, again, the higher tier tank. I want to get the higher tier tanks off the board. And just the Conqueror's in a more exposed position. He starts looking at us originally, so we pull back. I don't want to take a shot if I don't have to. And we land 2 more shots into him while he looks away from us. And again, we're already up to 4,800 damage now. You see the numbers are just racking up at this point. So I decided not to test my luck too many times on that corner. You don't want to keep poking up in the same spots every single time. Even if you think it's easy damage, you don't want to take hits. If you don't have to. It's really not something you want to do in autoloaders, like especially ones that don't have much armor. You want to just kind of pop up unexpectedly like this, get massive damage rolls for 488, which is just nuts. And just take advantage of your opponent's pushes and just misplays. So again, another 4-for-4 clip there, already up to almost 6,000 damage. And we've still got a healthy amount of their team left. Now you see I've switched back to AP rounds. I figured it's not as big of a threat now, so I kind of switched back to the regular ammo. So I'm not just wasting my APCR clips just in case I may need them later on for that E100. But it already tracks him up in the air, and we're going to go for his drive wheel again, keeping track there. He doesn't have a shot on us because he's just staring up into space. And we're lucky here that all these shots are going to go right in, which is just super nice, and just take him off the board. If you can track somebody like that, just up in the air with their gun just pointed to the heavens, it's perfect. So now I'm going to push down, because I'm not going to go face to face with 60 TP and all that. Since most of their tanks are now dead, I can't get flanking shots, really. I don't want to push around quite yet. Again, I don't want to lose any unnecessary health if I don't have to. We see the 75's going around. He's going to shoot us once. I think we get hit by something else. I think that may have been the 5100? 5120. Though, we'll see in a second that... Luckily that Panzerwagon kills himself, but we'll see in a second that I almost make a misplay here. And I should have paid attention to that. That the 5120 only hit us for about 300. Because here I'm thinking, okay, I'm on 1200 health. If I can make him miss one shot like that, I'm good. He's probably not going to kill me. But then I think I realized about here that he's got the 100mm from the 5100, and I'm going, oh crap, I'm going to die now. And luckily, the Waffle starts him down. So that was almost really bad, as you can tell. That was almost kind of a bittersweet end of this game. But you see, we've racked up over 8,700 damage in just an unbelievably pretty short game, pretty easy game. And you'll see how we kind of complemented me going to the hill and Jack taking the field and kind of playing to each other's tank strengths. So you see I did 8,700 damage, 6 kills, just a really, really good game. I think I went 24 for 28 on my shots. And then Jack did almost 3,800 direct damage and then 5,000 spotting. And I believe their Panzerwagon, their team, did almost 7K. So, yeah. I just want to make a quick announcement, though, for the giveaway that I did on Saturday. I will be finishing that up and announcing the winners and handing out prizes this weekend. Probably Friday. So just keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye on your messages and stuff. And, yeah. So hopefully good luck with all that. And I'll catch you next time.